friends, it's the Big Fat Thanksgiving Day. Hip hip hooray. I don't know what time it is. What time is it?
6:18 a.m.
Ah, yes. Anyways. Da-dum, we just got back from our walk. This was my clipboard from last night, or yesterday. We did so much stuff yesterday, Mally and I. So much stuff. I shredded 5 blocks of cheese, I deboned a turkey, made 2 lemon meringue pies, Maze made cupcakes, peeled 30 pounds of potatoes, 10 pounds of carrots. I made gravy with the turkey that I deboned. Mally made a carrot cake. Oh, I gotta mark off pumpkin pies. She made 2 pumpkin pies. I made cinnamon whipped cream to go with the pumpkin spice cheesecake that I made. Bake a turkey. That's in the oven now. I'm going to take it out here in a sec. Butterscotch pie. I thawed the cream cheese for the cheesecake. Misha made the deviled eggs. I set the tables up and the chairs up. They don't have the tablecloths or anything on them yet, though. I didn't get to more of the cleaning stuff. Oh, so I got to get the... What are you doing? Hey! The paper plates and takeaway stuff for people. I want to deep clean the downstairs bathroom. Tidy the porch. It's not bad, but just, give it a sweep. Empty all the garbage cans. Break down all the drying racks. I don't think I'm doing a kid's table. I'll get toys from the attic, though. Clear the countertops. I still didn't do that countertop over there. We need to fold the napkins and set up the counter for how I want it. My husband and Mally brined 2 turkeys and injected them last night. They're put away for now because they're going to be deep fried later. I didn't make ice. I semi-cleaned up the kitchen, Mally and I. We were so exhausted. So exhausted. We went to bed around 10, trying to get everything all done. The table's clean, only I'll show you what I have under this hot mess here in a sec. But I need to wash the teapots. I did wipe out the sink. I do that several times, but tidy the wood stove. Nope. We do have all the oil for the deep fried turkey, though. Bake and prep the ham. Get the cobwebs in the TV room. No, didn't do that either. But Boris and Magda and I are going to go to the beach here in a little bit. It's too dark out. And I'm going to make coffee, but I'll show you what I have under here. These are clean towels, but... Oh no! I didn't have pie covers. And I know you can probably get them from the dollar store. There's my lemon meringue pies. I just didn't want any flies or anything. Dust, nothing. Getting into them. So I'm going to get them off this table. That's for sure. Oh, did I scare you? My big ferocious beast. And then this one, we had taken out of the oven. I threw a turkey in the oven and then we went to bed. So this was still cooling down when we went to bed. Da-dum! 2 pumpkin pies. Awesome. I need to find some place to put these, though, because we'll be working at this table today. Okay. We're going to go soon. I'm going to take down my drying racks. This is one of the things that I was on my list yesterday. There's 2 there. There's 1 there. And there's 1 out there. But some of those towels that were on top of the pies, which I have sorted, I took them off because they weren't dirty. They were just covering laundry baskets. And there. And I'll fold it up after, but at least I can break down my drying racks. Okay, it's just about 7 o'clock. It looks a little lighter in person than it does on my camera. But we're going to drive to the beach. And if we have to wait in the car a little while, we will. I already said good morning to the moon and the stars and everybody. Invited them to my Big Fat Thanksgiving. If they can't sit at a chair, that's fine. They can be here in spirit. It's all good. Same with all my spirits, angels, ancestors, and guides. So it's going to be a throwdown, a showdown. Like Maestro Fresh West. You know who that is? Or do I got a scraper in the back? For heaven's sakes. Alright, I did have a scraper in the back. Jeez. Boink. Okay, we made it to the beach. There's a guy up there getting a four-wheeler off the back of his truck. Parked in the parking lot. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I walked them down here with the leashes because I didn't want them to... I was talking to him. He seemed very nice. Oh, Megda! Boris is up there having a poop. Goodness sakes. I just gave him a warning. If these guys are friendly dogs, but he'll probably go way over there. Woo! Come on! I got treats in my pocket too, if I need them. But just about pull my arm off when I walked them down to the beach instead of letting them right out of the truck. Because they were so excited. Ooh, I can hear the waves. This is what they needed, my goodness. Yesterday they didn't really get a chance to run around and stuff. Not even in the house. Went for a couple little walks, but nothing big. And that's not fair to them. Oh, the sound of the waves are amazing today. Ooh, happy Thanksgiving! Big Fat Thanksgiving! It's out pretty far. It's probably coming in now. But I bet you we'll be able to see that anchor thing. Ooh. Good morning, Herbie. Can you hear the waves? Watch out, Boris. You don't need to bump right into me. I think he knows I got treats in my pocket. Oh. Wonder if that guy's gonna come down there where we came or go on another trail. Hard to say. That's the first time somebody was here when I just came by myself. He's probably thinking, oh God, somebody else is here. But I think he's going clamming. Oh, I hear a four-wheeler. There he goes. They're not paying attention though, so that's good. He'll go over pretty far. Good job, Boris. Thanks for sticking by this gal's side. That's nice. Boris, for goodness sakes. Stop. You don't need to bump into me. Jeepers. That's magic right there. I think the ocean's happy. Lovely. Oh, I guess we're not. Oh, yes, we are. I was like, I didn't see that anchor thing. It's way up there. Come on. Way up there. So the mullet rock, that's probably him right there. Hey! Are you having fun? Gonna go to this little rock right here. Tap. Tippity tap tap. Let's go, you guys. Let's turn around. Wow. I like days like this. The quiet days are nice too, but it's like they're singing in celebration. Beautiful. Oh, I missed it. Magda ran way out into the water. Wow. You're soaked. Jeepers. Ah. What? Oh, God. Hey, Boris. Thank God I'm paying attention. I want to try to catch her when she goes right out in the water. Are you going over to the island? Oh my God, that's so cold. That water is so cold, even in the summer. Come on, Boris and Magda. Way back there. They ran back behind me. Oh, I hear the pitter-patter of little feet. I think I'm gonna turn around right at this rock because it's hard walking on these rocks for me. I can do it, but tag. It's not that super far, but we're just down on the rocky bit. There's Pennywise's. Happy Big Fat Thanksgiving, Pennywise. Jeepers, get it out of my mouth, Tracey. All right, let's turn around. Like if we're up there on the sandy bit, it's easier. It's a delicate balance because if it's super soft sand, it hurts my feet. If it's hard sand, it's not bad. But that's all right. Well, things are going on the couch today. You guys will be tied outside too when the party begins. I don't want to go up on that island because then I'll get stuck up there and etc. Alright, I'm gonna boop the snoot. Boop! Happy Big Fat Thanksgiving. I leave it, Boris. Okay, we made it back to the truck. Yeah, see that guy had his four-wheeler on back of there. Another four-wheeler came too, but we were way far away from it, so 'tis the season, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're back. It's just after 8. Mally's up. Surprisingly, I thought she'd sleep in, but I'm going to get tarts. Watch out, Boris. For goodness sakes. These going $3.75, so I have the oven coming up. There's the turkey. I cooked it breast down, so it's a mess. Ta-da! And 8 to 10 minutes. We're gonna have like chocolate pudding tarts. So I'm gonna get these on here while the oven comes up and my coffee brews. All right, they don't all fit, but that's okay. I'll get them all done. I'm gonna pour myself a big hot cup of joe. Okay, I have TV for Dogs on and the remote's over there and it's a commercial, so I'm just leaving it. I have my coffee. I didn't sit in my chair at all yesterday, hardly at all. Like maybe when I had my coffee. That was it. So I'm going to take this time to sit in my chair. I have stuff up all on the couches. Mally's out there making a small carrot cake because we do have carrot cake, but she wants some now. So we can't cut it into our cake that she made last night. So she's making like 2 small little ones, one for me, one for her. I said, okay, I'll have one. Anyways, I'm going to do my to-do list for today. This was Friday. Yeah, so let me get to marking. Okay, Mally took out the tarts for me, so that's good. These guys are playing and horsing around. Mally made a pumpkin spice puree last night, so she's having it in her coffee with whipped cream, which that sounds good. I'm not into pumpkin spice, but, you know, it looked fancy. Anyways, this is what I have for my list so far. Look at them. A bunch of fools. Hey, no barking. I had to write stuff down that I could mark off. So I put wake up, go for a walk, go to the beach, bake the tarts. So those right off the bat I can mark off. Fry the sausage and onion for the dressing. Clean the bathroom. Empty the garbage cans. Check the soap. I want to make sure the bathrooms have soap. Maze has hockey this morning at 10 o'clock. Do the cobwebs in the TV room. Tidy the porch. Outside, I just, make sure there's nothing kicking around and set up some chairs and stuff. I put chairs because we still need a few for downstairs. All right, that's enough. We're trying to have a nice, relaxing morning. I said to Mally, imagine if we had 2 little dogs. It would still be dramatic, but not as dramatic as an 80-pound dog and a 35, 40-pound dog horsing around. Anyways, wash the teapots, mac and cheese, cook the potatoes, cook the carrots, clean the counter, or clear the counter, ice the cupcakes, the pudding tarts, paper plates and takeaways, make the dressing, broccoli and cheese, cranberries, bake the ham, slice the ham and rebake it, move my drug box, which is the box here with all my medication in it, and move the BB gun, because nobody's playing with a BB gun when there's a house full of people. Beans, peas, and corn. Get a couple toys from the attic for the little ones. I need to duct tape my chair because there's a tear here. And I want to look upper crust with some duct tape instead of just having it out in the open. This will probably be a growing list, but I'm done my coffee now anyways. Okay, Maze is going to get his hockey gear on. Oh, I said it right here, but okay, cool. Okay, well, Maze is getting ready. I'm going to clean the bathroom. Okay, my husband and Misha and Maze went into town because Maze has hockey and Misha's picking up a friend. This is the sausage I use for my potato dressing. It's Maple Leaf Natural sausage, pork sausage. So usually I do 2, but I had an extra one in the freezer I didn't know. So I'm doing all 3. And Harriet's full of potatoes. And that's going to be for a massive amount of dressing because, you know, everybody likes dressing more than just plain mashed potatoes. I do have a pot for mashed potatoes, but frozen diced onions and sausage. Mally's going to take that sausage out and get it going. I'm going to finish the bathroom because I wanted to wait till those guys finish getting their beauty and hygiene routine done. So I already cleaned the toilet. I'm going to do the counter and the mirror and sweep the floor. Okay, bathroom's done. Here's the 3 packs of sausage and a whole bunch of onions. So, it's 10:01 in the morning. Oh, also, the pasta's done cooking. Misha's going to make the cheese sauce when she gets home. Okay, guys, I haven't checked back in a bit. I was cleaning this counter. I took a before picture, but I was on the phone talking to my husband. While I was doing that, he brought Maze to hockey and they gave him a form to fill out all his information, like medical stuff and whatever. So he was on the phone because he needed the details. Anyways, sausage is done. I just shut those off. I'm going to strain them. And we're going to make the dressing. Okay. I'm going to take out half the potatoes and put them in here because I need room to be able to mash them and stuff. I also just clean my microwave. I'm just leaving the door open so it dries. And then we're going to mash them all up. Alright, I don't hold back at all. I put half a cup of butter in each of them. I'm going to put a lid on them, let that butter melt, and then I'm going to whip them up, and then I'm going to add the sausage and the poultry seasoning and stuff. Okay, they're mashed. They're not whipped yet. Can you get the milk out of the fridge? I put milk in it, and I'm going to divide up all that sausage meat too. Yeah.
Tell me when.
That's good. That's good.
No.
Alright, I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to mix this up and then we can add more if it needs it. We can throw some onion, garlic, and I'm going to use Larry's this year. We'll mix this up. Alright, I got Mally to take over one side because, man, oh man, it takes some elbow grease. So we're going to grease those. I don't have any extra bacon grease to grease it, so we'll just use spray. And we'll put it in there, and if there's any bits that we don't see seasoned, we'll just do a little more rigmarole when they're in the pans. Alright, those are done. I'm going to cover them with foil. I'm not putting them in the fridge or anything. Because I'm going to put them in the oven later to reheat them. And I'm going to get the ham out. Okay, we got the dishwasher going. I'm going to get these hams in the oven. This one was $17.17 for $4.39 a kg. This one was $15.42. I'm going to put one of the cooling rack thingies underneath though and get them in the oven. I think they're fully cooked already. They are. But I like to warm them up and then slice them up and put the slices back on the pan and put them in the oven to sweat a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I just strained the carrots. I put some butter in it and some sugar. I'm letting the butter melt, and then I'm going to kind of mash them up a bit. Just not a whole bunch, and they will be done. The potatoes, just mashed potatoes over there going. I'm going to get this corn going in this pot, and after it gets cooked, I'll put that in a slow cooker and just put it on keep warm. I'm going to do the same thing for the peas. And I got frozen beans and stuff in the deep freezer of my mother-in-law's. I got to get out. Okay, next up is the peas. I'm just using the carrot pot because I got those. Oh, the dishwasher's done. Good. Over in here. And I just have it on warm. So one will be for corn, one will be for peas, and one will be for carrots. Alright, the potatoes are done boiling. I put butter in there. I took the hams out. I'll let those cool a bit. I'm going to debone this turkey. I put the turkey that I did yesterday in there to start warming up. There's corn. There's my mother-in-law's yellow beans and the peas. Alright, there's the spuds. Alright, I just strained the corn. I put it back in the pot with some butter. This is the gravy I made yesterday. I'm going to put it in the potato pot and start warming it up. I might have to add just a little tiny bit of water to get it going, and then I'm going to put it in a slow cooker. Oh, it came out like a sandcastle, but then it flopped over. Alright, not Thanksgiving related, but my husband got me some stevia, so I'm going to fill up my thing. Misha and her friend here are going to whip up a roux and make mac and cheese. Jalapeno and bacon, of course. there's the ham. I'm about to put it in the oven. I took that other stuff that I was warming up out. Here's the mac and cheese. They're out there breaking up Cheetos, and we'll cover it with cheese and Cheetos and bacon and jalapenos and put this in the oven after. All right, tables are done. I put this cute little bowl and a pumpkin in it, and this cute little bowl with a pumpkin in it, and this cute little pumpkin with a face on it. Whew, I moved my drug box. I'm gonna wipe that little table off, and I have a Halloween placemat to put there. Brought down some toy things and duct tape to fix my chair. Out there doing the ice in the cupcakes. Maze didn't want to, so that's fine. I just took the ham out of the oven. It's wet enough. In a minute, after I'm done doing it here, I'm gonna go debone that turkey. So I empty the dishwasher once that's done and load it back up again. Okay, Mally did the coleslaw. Very nice, and a pedestal thing. All right, here's the topping of the mac and cheese with some crushed jalapeno Cheetos, some actual jalapenos, and some bacon bits, and a little bit of onion. Okay, well, it's almost 3 o'clock, so she should be here. She said she should be there by 3, so I'd go there and wait.
That's what we were doing.
Okay, we'll keep going. I'm gonna take the turkey out and put it on here and debone it and put it in there, and yeah. All right, there's quite a few people here. All over there. Oh, Dad's over there. Who's Dad talking to?
The Scott, probably.
Oh. My husband's about to put a turkey in the deep fryer. We've got people in the house and stuff. I should set some of these chairs about. Oh. All right.
So we're at about 3:50, so we got to do it for about, I'd say, what's this, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
About 45 is the city.
Okay.
And we'll test it with the thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
So the temperature saying 350.
Well, just tap it with the turkey. If it starts to sizzle, it's ready. Perfect. Okay, I've been rotating those dishes I've made in and around, like in and out of the oven. I've been in there chit-chatting. Dad, why don't you get in there? You get in there, Dad. You get in there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to fold those napkins. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. We made punch. Oh, Lord. I have these plugged in. There's punch. The glasses. I'm going to take these out, put these in. Oh, I did the broccoli too. Yeah. I also have the dishes over here. I just don't have it in me to try to squeeze everything in. Here's a thing of gravy from the turkey from yesterday. Oh, we almost forgot the homemade buns Mally made. We can't forget that. We cannot forget that. All right, here's some deviled eggs, some potato dressing, some jalapeno mac and cheese, garden beans from my mother-in-law, some stovetop, some gravy. Then over here,
Might be a dessert
what?
at the castle thing.
I don't know if it's a dessert.
You ask her.
I'm not sure. Broccoli and cheese, more dressing, potatoes, coleslaw, plain ham, pineapple ham, plain ham. And then over here, some carrots, peas, corn, turkey, sweet potato casserole my cousin-in-law brought, which is awesome, and some more gravy. And then over here is all the coverings, fancy dishes, regular dishes, and silverware, and napkins, and more dishes for dessert, and my teapots, and I'm gonna get some pictures as well before everybody else. You might as well get it before the getting's good. There's buns there if you want one.
Oh, well, where's the forks?
They're right beside in front of the microwave on that tray. I didn't get a chance to put them out on the table like a fancy restaurant.
Need anything else?
I don't think so, unless you want to eat with a spoon.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's see where I'll start. Here?
Yes. That's where you start.
Piece of turkey.
Well, you don't eat it, I'll send it home with you.
All right.
All right, supper's ready.
There you go, bud.
Supper's ready. Everybody's supper's ready.
Natalie, did you all do all this cooking?
I did some of it, yeah.
I bet you did, yeah.
just had a big plate. There's cars. I just put Papa Dad's stuff in, but cars all up and around and everything. And now I need to clear the table and get dessert stuff out. Okay, my husband's about to do the turkey number 2 for him. This one looks bigger, is it?
There's marginal difference.
No, the thermometer's not in. Perfect. Okay, so this is our dessert table. The pumpkin spice cheesecake, the cinnamon whipped cream, the cupcakes, the carrot cake, some chocolate mousse tarts, some plain whipped cream for the pumpkin pies, the fancy haunted dishes and silverware, the famous cherry cheesecake, 2 lemon meringue pies. That piece was for Dad when he left, and some more mousse tarts, and chocolate pudding pie and butterscotch pie. Well, hey friends, it's Tracy from another day. I'm gonna put an ending on this Big Fat Thanksgiving video. Haven't even edited it yet. I just have it into my program and have it all ready to rock. But it turned out to be a fabulous year. I know I didn't get as much footage as I could, but needless to say, we had a full house, like locked and stocked full. All the tables were full and in the living room, and Augustus had a full table, and you know, there was kids, there was family, there was friends, there was a whole bunch. Yeah, and not everybody could make it. Like, there would have been more if people could have made it, but that's okay. There was some leftovers for the next couple of days, but it's all gone now. And yeah, it was a lot of work, but I know my body physically can only take so much, and I'm paying for the work that I do, but this is just one time a year I throw as big a feast like this. I do like Christmas and Easter and New Year's, but that's more of a smaller scale thing. But it is so worth it, and I feel so good, and my emotional and like satisfying feeling of pulling this off with my family and everybody coming together makes it so worth it. And although physically I get a little tired and achy, it's not as bad as it could be, because I only do what I can do. I'm not going to push myself to do stuff that I can't do, or know it would debilitate me for a longer period of time. So anyways, I'm just so thankful for the family and the friends and you and all of the elements around us and all the critters, feathered, furried, scaly, teeny tiny, huge, the trees, all of it. I'm so thankful for all of it. I am. We're only here a blip of time on this big wide world. It's peanuts in the grand scheme of things. So love when you can love. If you can't love, just be kind. If you can't be kind, just don't say nothing. Just don't make anything worse. Like, don't be mean. That's what I should say. Don't be mean. This world is big enough for all of us, and there's so much beauty in it, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You might see something, someone, a creature, whatever. That maggot might be out there in the compost. Those little maggots have mummies and daddies, so, you know, they're beautiful in their parents' eyes, I'm assuming. They're kind of crittery and crawly. Whatever. I'm just saying. I'm thankful for who I have in my life, what I have in my life, and as I get older, I learn to let things go that don't feed me feed my personal soul or feed my personal self, and not in a selfish way, but if it's not harmonious, if it's not, and I'm not saying easy, I don't mean if it's not easy, I'm not doing it. That's not it. If it's not something that I don't feel is right, I'm not doing it. I'm not. If it's something that's hard and I don't want to do it, but I know it's right, I am going to do it. That sort of thing. So anyways, I'm all willy-nilly here. I just woke the big kids up for school. May's already caught the bus. The sun is coming out. Magda and Boris are right here. They had their breakfast. Randall's out there. And I just thought I would sit down and make this ending. Jeez. Attention seeker much? Yeah, anyways, a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'm so glad people could come. And there was a lot of takeaways. I sent Dad home with a big box of stuff because he brought out his treat box when he came. So I dumped that out and I loaded up his box with a bunch of containers of everything that we had. And he had been eating it for days. He ended up freezing some of it too. I said, that's cool. It can be frozen. Just put it right in the freezer. It's good. Made up plates for other people in the community. I don't name people anymore due to requests, so that's all. But other people get food. And it makes me happy that we can do that. And it's wonderful. Anyways, I'm going to say, no, before I do, I know my American friends don't have your Thanksgiving in November, till November. So, you know, I'll be watching for that, and I'll send you early Happy Thanksgiving vibes now. But to all my Canadian friends that took part in Thanksgiving this past weekend, I hope you had a lovely one, whether it's a big scale or on a small scale, or if you just had something good to eat that made you feel good and you had a nice little nap, cozy, whatever. However you do it, you do you, boo, and I hope it, you know, made your day, made your moment, made your millennium, you know? Okay, so I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, yeah, anyways, longer tables, not higher walls. Happy Thanksgiving. With that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will. See you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.